Hello everyone, welcome back to Mathematical Mindset. So right you guys, we have this nice algebra math problem and we are to find the value of x. Alright guys, now there are two ways that you can solve this question right here. Now the first way is by simply taking out the six roots of both sides. That is, take out the six roots of both sides, and doing this we have this to be the sixth root of x plus 3 all raised to the power of 6, and this is equals to plus minus the sixth root of 2 raised to the power of 6. So this we cancel out this and we have x plus 3 is equals to plus minus this we cancel out this, we have this to be 2, right? So from here we can say that x plus 3 is equals to 2 and x plus 3 is equals to what? Minus 2. So x is equals to 2 minus 3 and x is equals to what? Minus 1. So we have this right here to be the first value, and right here we have x is equals to minus 2 minus 3, and we have that x is equals to what? Minus 5. So we have this right here to be the value of x. Now doing this method right here simply implies that you have been able to find the real root of the solution. Now because this is raised to the power of 6, originally this equation is going to have 6 answers. All right, it's going to have 6 values of x. So I'm going to share with you how you can get the 6th value of x right here. So guys, let's get started. I'm going to call this method 2. All right, so we have the equation to be given as x plus 3 all raised to the power of 6, and this is equals to 2 all raised to the power of what? 6. All right, now we know that we can easily express 6 to be equal to 3 multiplied 2, right? So we have this to be x plus 3 all raised to the power of 3 multiplied 2, which is equals to 2 raised to the power of 3 multiplied what? 2. But we know that if we have a raised to the power of m multiply n, this can be expressed as a raised to the power of m or raised to the power of n. So putting this, we have this to be x plus 3 all raised to the power of 3 all raised to the power of 2 is equal to 2 raised to the power of 3 all raised to the power of what? 2. Alright, so the next thing we want to do is to simply rearrange and set this equation to 0. So we have this to be x plus 3 all raised to the power of 3 all raised to the power of 2 minus 2 raised to the power of 3 all raised to the power of 2, and this is equals to what? 0. But we know that if we have a square minus b square, this is equals to a plus b multiply a minus what? B. So applying this, we have that a is equals to x plus 3 all raised to the power of 3 and b is equals to 2 raised to the power of what? 3. So hence we have this to be, applying this, we have this to be x plus 3 all raised to the power of 3 plus 2 raised to the power of 3 multiply x plus 3 all raised to the power of 3 minus 2 raised to the power of what? 3, and this is equals to what? 0. Alright, so we have this to be x plus 3 all raised to the power of 3 plus 2 raised to the power of 3. This is equals to 0, and we have that x plus 3 all raised to the power of 3 minus 2 raised to the power of 3, and this is equals to what? 0. So we're going to solve for this separately. So we're going to say solving for x plus 3 all raised to the power of 3 plus 2 raised to the power of 3 equals to 0. Alright, so we want to simply apply this property that says if we have a raised to the power of 3 plus b raised to the power of 3, this is equal to a plus b multiply a square minus ab plus what? B square. We want to apply this formula, and we have that a is equals to what? X plus 3 and b is equals to 2. So applying this formula, we have this to be x plus 3 plus 2 multiply x plus 3, and this is all square, minus x plus 3 multiply what? 2, or I may just put this in the bracket, plus what? B square, which is 2 what? Square, and this is equals to what? 0. Alright, so at this point we want to simply note that if we have a plus b all square, this is equals to a square plus 2ab plus what? B square. Alright, so we have x plus 3 all square, so this is equals to what? X square plus 2 multiply 3 multiply what? X plus what? 3 square. So this is equals to x square plus 2 multiply 3 multiply x is going to give us 6x plus 3 square, which is what? 9. So from this point we have this to be x plus 3 plus 2 is going to give us 5 multiply. Now we know what x plus 3 all square is, so we're going to write this to be x square plus 6x plus 9 minus 2 multiply x is going to give us 2x, minus times plus is minus, 2 multiply 2 is going to give us 6 plus 2 square, which is what? 4, and this is equals to what? 0. So we have x plus 5 multiply x squared plus 6x minus 2x is going to give us plus 4x. 9 minus 6 is going to give us 3. 3 plus 4 is 7. So we have plus 7 and this is equals to 0. So we have x plus 5 equals to 0 and x squared plus 4x plus 7 is equals to 0. So x is equals to 0 minus 5 and x is equals to what? Minus 5. So we have been able to get the first value of x. Now for this part, we want to simply apply the quadratic formula. So we have x is equals to minus b plus minus the square root of b square minus 4ac divide what? 2a, where a is equals to 1, b is equals to 4 and c is equals to what? 7. So from here we have that x is equals to minus 4 plus minus the square root of b square, which is 4 square, minus 4 multiply a, which is 1, multiply c, which is 7, divide 2 multiply a, which is 1. We have that x is equals to minus 4 plus minus the square root of 4 square is 16, minus 4 multiply 1 multiply 7 is going to give us minus 28, divide 2 multiply 1 is 2. So we have that x is equals to minus 4 plus minus the square root of 16 minus 28 is going to give us minus 12 and this is going to divide what? 2. So we have this to be x is equals to minus 4 plus minus the square root of 12 can be expressed as 4 multiplied 3 multiply negative 1 divide what? 2. But we know that if we have the square root of a multiply b multiply c, this is equal to the square root of a multiply the square root of b multiply the square root of c. So we have that x is equals to minus 4 plus minus the square root of 4 multiply the square root of 3 multiply the square root of negative 1 divide 2. But the square root of negative 1 is equals to I. So we have that x is equals to minus 4 plus minus the square root of 4 is 2 multiply the root of 3 multiply the root of negative 1, which is I, and this is going to divide what? 2. So we have that x is equals to, if you factor out 2, we have minus 2 plus minus the square root of what? 3i divide what? 2. So this we cancel out this, so we have that x is equals to minus 2 plus minus the square root of 3i, and we have been able to find the second and third value of x. So we are done solving for the first part right here, which is 4 x plus 3 raised to the power of 3 plus 2 raised to the power of 3 equals to 0. So let's simply solve for x plus 3 raised to the power of 3 minus 2 raised to the power of 3 equals to what? 0. So I'm going to write this right here and say solving for, we have x plus 3 raised to the power of 3 minus 2 raised to the power of 3 equals to 0. So we want to apply this property that says if we have a raised to the power of 3 minus b raised to the power of 3, this is equal to a minus b multiply a square plus ab plus what? B square. Alright, so whereby we have a is equals to x plus 3 and b is equals to what? 2. So we have this to be x plus 3 minus 2 multiply x square, which is x plus 3 all square, plus a, which is x plus 3 multiply what's b, which is 2, plus b square, which is 2 square, and this is equals to 0. But we know that if we have a plus b all square, this is equals to a square plus 2ab plus what? B square. So if we have x plus 3 all square, this is equals to x square plus 2 multiply x multiply 3 plus what? 3 square, and this is equals to x square plus 6x plus what? 9. Alright, so from this point we have this to be x plus 3 minus 2 is 1 multiply, now we already know what x plus 3 all square is. We have this to be what? X square plus 6x plus 9 plus we have 2 multiply x plus 2 multiply 3 plus 2 square, which is 4, and this is equals to 0. We have this to be x plus 1 multiply x squared plus 6x plus 9 plus 2 multiply x is 2x plus 2 multiply 3 is 6 plus 4, and this is equals to what? 0. So from this point we have this to be x plus 1 multiply x squared plus 6x plus 2x is going to give us 8x, so we have plus 8x. 9 plus 6 plus 4 is going to give us what's 19, and this is equals to what? 0. So we have x plus 1 equals to 0, and we have x squared plus 8x plus 19, and this is equals to what? 0. So we have x is equals to 0 minus 1 and x is equals to what? Minus 1. We have the fourth value of x. So in order for us to solve this, we want to simply apply the quadratic formula, and we have that x is equals to minus b plus minus the square root of b square minus 4ac divide what? 2a, where a is equals to 1, b is equals to 8, and c is equals to what? 19. So from here, we have this to be x is equals to 8, which is minus 8, plus minus the square root of b square, which is 8 square, minus 4 multiply a, which is 1, multiply c, which is 19, divide 2 multiply a, which is 1. We have that x is equals to minus 8 plus minus the square root of 8 square is 64, minus 4 multiply 1 multiply 19 is going to give us minus 76, and this is going to divide 2 multiply 1 is 2. So we have that x is equals to minus 8 plus minus the square root of 64 minus 76 is going to give us minus 12, divide what? 2, and we have that x is equals to minus 8 plus minus the square root of, now we can easily express minus 12 to be 4 multiply 3 multiply negative 1 divide 2, but we already know that if we have the square root of a multiply b multiply c, this is equals to the square root of a multiply the square root of b multiply the square root of c. So we have that x is equals to minus 8 plus minus the square root of 4 multiply the square root of 3 multiply the square root of negative 1 divide what? 2. So we have that x is equals to minus 8 plus minus the square root of 4 is 2, multiply the root of 3, which is root 3, but the square root of negative 1 is equals to I, so we have this to be I, divide what? 2. So at this point, we have that x is equals to, if we factor out 2, we have minus 4 plus minus the square root of 3i divide what? 2. So this we cancel out this, so we have that x is equals to minus 4 plus minus the square root of what? 3i, and this becomes the fifth and sixth value of x. So right here we have been able to find all the values of x. So we have the first value of x to be minus 5, we have the second value of x to be minus 2 plus minus the square root of 3i, and we have the next value of x to be x equals to minus 1, and we have the fifth and sixth values of x to be minus 4 plus minus the square root of what? 3i. So we're going to say hence the values of x are given as, we have that x is equals to minus 1, x is equals to minus 5, x is equals to minus 2 plus the square root of 3i, x is equals to minus 2 minus the square root of 3i, x is equals to minus 4 plus the square root of 3i, and x is equals to minus 4 minus the square root of what? 3i, where all of these are what? Complex what? Roots. Alright, so with this, guys, we have been able to solve this 9th algebra math Olympiad problem, and we have been able to find all the values of x. So right here, guys, if you're not yet subscribed to Mathematical Mindset, please do well to click onto that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up.